Let's see few of the important pointers related to Census 2011. Student, just remember this Census 2011 is the 15th decennial census, 7th census after the independence, and 2nd census of the 21st century. Okay, 15th decennial census means, okay, 15th means from the starting point that we have seen 1881. Okay, and 7th after the independence. So the first census, that is 1951 census, was conducted after independence. So afterwards it is the 7th census. Okay, and in the 21st century it is the second one. Okay, so 2001, then 2011. Okay, the other question that they can ask is the motto. Okay, what was the motto of Census 2011? The motto was very simple: our census, our future. Okay, just it is a static pointer, and the mascot at that point is the woman enumerators. Okay, woman enumerator. Enumerator means who do the calculations. Okay, and a very important one, okay, general registrar and the census commissioner who had conducted this census 2011, the name is Dr. C. Chandramouli. Okay, so who had conducted census 2011 at that time? Who was the census commissioner? It is Dr. C. Chandramouli. Okay, the next one is the very important for exam point of view, is the decadal growth rate. Okay, so in this particular decadal you have a growth rate of almost 17.64%. Okay, and it is decline of the 4% from 2011. Okay, this is very important. Decadal growth rate is 17.64%. Means during that 10 year our population was increased by 17.64%, but if we compare with year 2001, it is 4% decreased. Okay, the next very important fact about census 2011 is the population. Okay, so the Indian population is 121.08 crore. Okay, out of which 51% approximately are male and 48% are female. Okay, just remember the big number only. Okay, don't go with the decimal. Okay, so 121 crore, 51% male, 49% is a female. Okay, next one is the population density. Again, it is a very important pointer. It is 382% per square meter. Okay, population density is 382% per square meter for overall India. Okay, next is the sex ratio. Okay, and the sex ratio was found to be 943. Okay, 943 on 1000. Okay, as definition says. So 943 is the sex ratio, 382 is the population density, decadal growth is 17.64. Okay, and this is again a very important point, that is literacy rate. It is approximately 74%, and approximately out of this 82% are male and 65% are female, and overall literacy is 74.4%. Okay, and if we compare the census of 1951 with the 2011, okay, so if you see the population is increased by 3.5 times. Sometime he may ask, okay, as compared to 1951, how much population is increased, how much time it has increased? It is 3.5%. And if we see the density, it is almost 3 times, and the literacy rate is increased 4 times. Okay, so these are the very high level question. Okay, so in 1951 we have literacy rate of 18%, but in year 2001 it increased 4 times force, that is 74.04%. Okay, student, this is the very important slide for the census 2011. Okay, I am not going into making you to learn everything. Okay, just take a screenshot. We have included the state and the union territory, which is the highest and lowest one. Okay, highest in the union territory and the lowest in union territory. The important one is the population. So you should know the highest population for the census 2011, it is Uttar Pradesh, and the lowest one is Sikkim. Similarly, for the union territory, it is Delhi, and the lowest is Lakshadweep. Okay, so there are other factors that I am not going to discuss because you need to cram it. There is no other way. Okay, so density, sex ratio, literacy rate, decadal growth rates, SC, ST, these are very important parameters that can come into your exam. Okay, and nowadays we are only seeing the questions from the union territories. Okay, so union territory you should be thorough, mostly with specific to the highest and lowest. Okay, so you can take a screenshot of it, learn by heart. Okay, you will get to have one question from this particular slide.